Yo, what's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name's Anton. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because we're going to be returning to MUSE. So you guys don't know, but I've recorded 2 other MUSE songs. I recorded one 2 weeks ago, another one a month, I think 2 months ago, I've been waiting till we do all the re-uploads on the channel, and they're all done now. So we're going to be doing some of the back catalog that you guys have never seen. That's gonna be going up. But we've done Madness and we've done Knights of Sidonia, and awesome songs. And so I'm loving MUSE. I know you guys love MUSE too, but this one just came out. So this is the first time I've ever listened to a MUSE song when it immediately released, because I'm more of like a new MUSE fan. So I'm really stoked about this. Who on the channel loves MUSE? I know Jen, you love MUSE. David, do you love MUSE? Russ, maybe. Sharon, I think you do. I know there's some of you guys, but haven't heard from you guys in a while about it. But yeah, so I'm excited. This is a Won't Stand Down, all in caps, so that's pretty cool. Probably going to be about, I'm guessing, the social political climate nowadays. And then I see right here, like, is that like candles and people, and then a car. Interesting. But yeah, before we get into this one, as always, if you guys have any artists you want me to check out, leave a comment down below and I'll throw them on our weekly Discord vote. And if you want to take part in those votes, that's how MUSE came on, where we did Madness. Third link down below, join the Discord to take part in the votes. And it's also where you can hang out with myself and the entire Archvision community. And also, if you have any song requests and you want to check out any of our full album reactions, which we're actually going to be voting on next month, MUSE is on the list for The Resistance, I believe. And so if you want to do any of that, song requests, that kind of thing, first link down below, join everybody in the Patreon family. And that's it. So let's get into MUSE, Won't Stand Down. Cult. Illuminati. Eyes wide shut. Oh, Matt, you look creepy, man. Oh my god, dude. This is gonna be creepy.
I never believed that I would concede and let someone trample on me. You strung me along, I thought I was strong, but you were just gaslighting me. I've opened my eyes and counted the lies, and now it is clearer to me.
This sounds confident and fresh.
Living vicariously. I never believed that I would concede and get myself blown asunder. You strung me along, I thought I was strong, but now you have pushed me under. I've opened my eyes and counted the lies, and now it is clearer to me. You are just a user and an abuser, and I refuse to take it.
Ooh, that riff.
Won't stand down, I'm growing stronger. Won't stand down, I'm old no longer. Won't stand down, you've lived me for too long. No time.
That's a chunky riff, eh? It's like metal.
Now I'm coming back, a counterattack. I'm playing you at your own game. I'm cutting you out, a shadow of doubt is gonna hang over your name. I've opened my eyes, I see your disguise, I will never see you the same. I know how to win before you begin, I'll shoot you before you take aim. Now I'm coming back, a counterattack, a psychological war. I'm cutting you in, I'm under your skin, now I'm gonna settle the score. I've opened my eyes, I see your disguise, I will never see you the same. I know how to win before you begin, I'll shoot you before you take
Man,
aim.
his high notes there.
Won't stand down, I'm growing stronger. Won't stand down, I'm old no longer. Won't stand down, you've left me for too long. No time.
Ooh, No, not breakdown. This is like the sickest riff they've ever done. It's screaming.
Won't stand down, I'm growing stronger. Won't stand down, I'm old no longer. Won't stand down, you've used me for too long. Not too
I love that scream. Oh man, that's the sickest riff they've ever done. Hands down, man. That was like kind of reminded me of like a Squid Game a bit. The faceless guys, you know. Oh man, that show was that show blew me away. I was hooked on that. Like I'm a one episode of TV a night kind of guy, and that show had me freaking hooked. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes a day, which is like a lot for me. That's like me throwing my life away. It's me watching that much TV. But yeah, it's kind of like reminded me of that. Like Matt Bellamy being like this conductor, you know what I mean? Of these like faceless pawns. And like there's like a couple metaphors you could kind of look into that. Like on one hand, the faceless pawns could just be, the military industrial complex or the military. But then again, like there's a lot of good people in the military, and this is why I'm not a huge fan of a lot of these catch-all conspiracy theories, which I want to be very upfront. I'm not an anti-conspiracy guy. Like I'm not someone who looks down on conspiracy. Like I just think everything, like anyone that says like, oh, there's no conspiracies, I'm like, I think you're crazy. And everyone's like, everything is a conspiracy. I'm like, maybe you're crazy too. I'm just like, I think there was 100% conspiracies going on, because conspiracy just means group of people organizing in the shadows to do things on a, let's say, global scale. And you can even have small conspiracies. It doesn't have to be a global scale, but in my opinion, I think that's definitely going on. Like the military industrial complex was a conspiracy before JFK talked about it right before his assassination. Wait, no, never mind. No, that was Eisenhower. JFK was the one who was talking about secret societies before his assassination. Eisenhower, I think it was Eisenhower. He was the one that was talking about the military-industrial complex. I think. I guess some of these things mixed up because there's the I am the bringer of death. I think it was Eisenhower who quoted the Bhagavad Gita. Butchering the pronunciation on that. But yeah, help me. Anyone that watches MUSE, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Help me kind of get the exact details right. Because there was like, I think 2 or 3 presidents who talked about this. It might have been Eisenhower who talked about, I am the bringer of death. And he was talking about the military-industrial complex. And then it was JFK who was talking about secret societies and how we cannot let secret societies rule kind of public policy and that kind of thing. So I definitely think stuff like that goes on. I just don't know how deep it runs. I don't know. I've heard lots of different perspectives on either side, right? I've heard the lizard people. I've heard the global cabal, Hillary Clintons and the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I actually have no clue. I don't know how much it goes. I've been at some points in my life, I was very conspiratorial. I believed a lot of that kind of stuff. At other times, I thought it was all dumb. And now I'm kind of in the middle, which I am with most things in life. I'm like, yeah, I definitely think, like, well, look at the Epstein stuff, right? The Ghislaine Maxwell, like, that stuff's insane. Because the very thing he was doing and the way he was connected to the world was the very thing that people said was impossible before, that couldn't happen, that people can be compromised at that level. Especially because, like, yeah, I think, was it Clinton who went to his island like 26 times, I think? And then, like, Bill Gates had been to his island I don't know if Bill Gates had been to the island, but he had dinners with Epstein. So it's just crazy. Like, as soon as you get into, like, when he got cracked down on, when Epstein, I feel like that blew the lid open for everything. I feel like there's nothing you can really say that's impossible nowadays because of the Epstein thing. I think that was like, that just showed that someone at that level could be compromised and who he was associated with. I just think like all bets are off the table now. I think that, yeah, I don't think anything's off the table. But yeah, do we got anything cool that's been said about this? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a lot of stuff, people. Won't Stand Down is a comeback single by MUSE released on January 13th, 2022. That's today. On December 26th, 2021, MUSE frontman Matt Bellamy revealed a snippet of this song on his Instagram stories. Won't Stand Down is notable for the dramatic change in sound, stepping back from pop motifs and going back to their heavier roots. Having taken the 80s aesthetic to the weird science extreme on 2018 Simulation Theory, Bellamy told in an interview, "I like the idea of totally resetting and going back to where we came from. Very cool. I also love that. As in physically moving back to our hometown and getting back to how we used to be at Square." That is very cool. I really like that. As always, MUSE goes back to its most iconic elements: an internal uprising and revolution, and internal, not external. That's what the self thing. There's an internal and personal battle underway. Matt has become the victim of a user and abuser situation, similar to Eurythmics' song Sweet Dreams. Brilliant song as well. As for the style, you can find roots of Origin of Symmetry, especially their new anniversary album released in 2020. So like one thing I think about this is, now that I know this is about a personal thing, I almost see the metaphor of the video now like that conductor was like the shadow, the darker side of us, the parts of ourselves that we suppress because society deems those parts not socialized, right? Anger, hatred, these kind of things. Sexuality becomes a taboo, and we repress it into our subconscious. And those things kind of end up orchestrating our lives from the shadows. And you could almost see like each one of those hooded people is like neurons in the body, or like aspects of ourselves that is played like a conductor, like those parts of ourselves that are, we don't know why we do what we do. We don't know why we always get the same partner, why we act a certain way subconsciously, all these things. And that maybe there's a part of us that's like a demonic conductor or something. Not as demonic, but it's just like our shadow, the parts of ourselves that we've repressed long ago. That's my thoughts on this one. What are your thoughts? What do you think everything symbolizes? Do you agree with me on anything? Do you disagree with me on anything? All good. These are just my opinions. This is just kind of the way I think about things today. And these will probably change in a year. But yeah, very cool song. And what other songs by MUSE should we check out? Let me know down below. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and you appreciated the whole rundown of everything, definitely leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you dig everything we're doing here. And if you have any song quests for me and you want to check out any of our full album reactions, first link down below to join the Patreon. And if you guys enjoyed anything I talked about in this, I have a podcast where I talk about this stuff quite a bit, and that's also linked down below. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.